A cosmic spectacle is unfolding as we speak, captivating astronomers worldwide. Betelgeuse, that mesmerizing red supergiant adorning Orion's shoulder, is undergoing a remarkable metamorphosis. Its luminosity, the radiant glow that defines its celestial presence, has undergone an extraordinary surge, surpassing its customary brilliance by an astounding 50% at the dawn of this year. On the verge of death on Orion's shoulder is a bright red dot known as Balu. For thousands of years, astronomers have been fascinated by this star's strange dimming. This red supergiant star is closest to Earth. Betelgeuse will eventually explode into a supernova, but when will Betelgeuse explode? The answer has been maybe today, maybe 1,000 years from now. However, there has been a sudden rise in Betelgeuse's brightness and dimmage since 2019. To solve this mystery of supergiant star once again, the James Webb Space Telescope comes to the rescue as it reveals a giant star Betelgeuse on the verge of a massive explosion. It might get as brilliant as a full moon and be visible in broad daylight for several days. Is our solar system in danger from this coming supernova? Join us today as we uncover the mystery behind this red massive star. Betelgeuse is 650 light-years from Earth and may have less than 300 years worth of fuel left in its core. Undoubtedly Betelgeuse is a red giant star that is currently fusing helium into heavier elements in its core after having burned through its primary fuel hydrogen. The point at which a star runs out of hydrogen in its lifetime is unmissable. Stars lacking in hydrogen must use additional energy to ignite the helium generated during the fusion process of hydrogen, causing them to expand several times larger than their original size. They also turn redder and colder in the process. Astronomers know that Betelgeuse is huge. The scorching gas in its outer atmosphere would reach far enough to swallow even the planet Jupiter if it were to sit at the center of our solar system. However, it is difficult to calculate Betelgeuse's exact size. The star's core will collapse into a black hole when it burns through those last drops, blasting out the star's outer layers at speeds of up to 25,000 m/s. Astronomers refer to this blazing demise as a supernova explosion, and in Betelgeuse's case, it will be a breathtaking sight for observers on Earth. One thing is troubling the astronomers, that the Betelgeuse has been acting quite strange over the last couple of years because the star's brightness has dramatically decreased, a change that was first spotted in 2019. There is a possibility that it is going to explode as a supernova as a result of this transformation. Additionally, according to scientists, the star had lost a significant portion of its visible surface and had partially exploded. There have been significant changes in the star's brightness, raising questions about its future. The astronomical community is interested in these changes because they could indicate that Betelgeuse is about to embark on a new stage of its life cycle. Flickering is normal to some degree. The star showed a highly accurate cycle of flickering and pulsing ever since we have known about it and have studied it closely. Every 400 days the giant dimmed its light then lit up again. The event at the end of 2019 was named Great Dimming. Betelgeuse then lost its 400-day natural cycle. Then suddenly, the star changed its behavior and scientists were baffled. Clearly something strange is happening with Betelgeuse. Is this indicating something? All of the mysteries surrounding the Great Dimming were solved after several weeks of thorough research. A group of researchers from university in France claimed that a dust explosion on the star's surface is what caused the dimming. Astronomers came to the conclusion that the bright red supergiant star Betelgeuse literally blew its top in 2019. After examining data from NASA's Hubble Space Telescope and several other observatories, Betelgeuse released a massive surface mass ejection known as SM and lost a significant portion of its visible surface. This is something never before seen in a normal star's behavior. The corona, our sun's flimsy outer atmosphere, is periodically blown off in portions by what is called a coronal mass ejection. However, compared to a typical CME, the Betelgeuse SM blasted off 400 billion times more mass. Therefore, it appears that a cloud of hot gas ejected by the star temporarily blocked some of the star's light, which caused the great dimming of Betelgeuse in 2019. When will Betelgeuse explode? How close is it to going supernova and will we be around to see it? With its advanced capabilities, the James Webb Space Telescope has given researchers never-before-seen pictures of Betelgeuse, enabling in-depth analysis. Betelgeuse's potential to go supernova has also caused a lot of debate. Astronomers generally predict that it will blow up in the next 100,000 years, or soon in the cosmic time frame, not a human one. However, a recent study by Hideyuki Seo of Tohoku University in Japan and colleagues suggests that the star may be far closer to exploding and further advanced in its evolution than previously believed. Some people disagree with that result though. Using computer simulations, Seo and his colleagues observe how stars change from birth to old age and determine what kind of pulsations they should expect at each stage. All four pulsations, ranging from 2,200 days to 185 days, are shown to be consistent with a breathing star that is in the last phases of burning carbon. In a few tens of years, a core collapse that results in a supernova explosion is predicted once the carbon in the core is exhausted. But when will the carbon run out? It's hard to tell because of the lack of variation in the pulsation times at that last stage. According to researchers, it's not possible to precisely estimate how much carbon is left in the core at this time. We simply estimate that it will take less than a few hundred years to reach carbon exhaustion. Seo's group isn't claiming that Betelgeuse will collapse in the next 10 years or even tomorrow. Betelgeuse, according to the experts, would blow in the next 100 years as opposed to 10,000 or 100,000. Other researchers are raising concerns over the new calculations. The latest findings, according to a physicist who analyzes pulsing stars, don't agree with previous observations of the star. The problem with taking the 2,200-day cycle to be part of Betelgeuse's breathing is that it makes the supergiant too giant. All of these, nevertheless, were captured at infrared wavelengths. Stars aren't solid objects and different wavelengths penetrate to different depths. Smaller size is provided by visible light observations that reach the visible surface, sometimes known as the photosphere. If the 2,200-day pulse is radial, it also causes further issues. The star's surface is estimated by spectroscopy studies to expand and contract at a speed of about 1.5 kilometers per second over a period of 2,200 days. If the star is breathing at this rate, its total diameter would change by 180 times the size of the Sun per cycle. That's a lot, even for astronomers. The possibility of seeing a supernova from a star is well known and observed. As Betelgeuse is exciting for both amateur and professional astronomers, even though the precise time of such an occurrence is uncertain. In addition to being a breathtaking show in the night sky, such an event could provide great information for researching the structure and consequences of supernovae. BLUE's observations and studies continue to provide insight into the complex mechanisms that control our cosmos and the life cycles of stars, one of the universe's most remarkable and important events, a supernova. Will its supernova destroy Earth? In the event that Betelgeuse explodes, life on Earth won't be harmed, much less destroyed, because Earth is too far away. According to studies, a supernova wouldn't be able to hurt humans unless it was 160 light-years away. Furthermore, Betelgeuse is possibly 4 times farther away. Rather, when Betelgeuse finally explodes, everyone on Earth will witness an amazingly beautiful sight in the night sky, a very, very bright star. Expert astronomers are also excited to see an exploding Betelgeuse this close. After the supernova, they will be able to analyze the star. In the meantime, casual stargazers and amateur astronomers will enjoy the explosion as well. But when Betelgeuse disappears, many people who enjoy seeing it as Orion's bright red star will really miss it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting space-related content. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next.